Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I am just sitting here at the kitchen table, just doing some, pre-planning for next week in my A5 domino. That is how the last week, this past week has looked. I've really liked this, and it's the same layout, obviously, as my Hobonichi B6 cousin. But I want to start using my domino for more of educational and just business kind of planning, but we'll see. That probably won't happen until the next few weeks. But in the meantime, I am whiting out the top portion that comes with this planner because it comes in several different languages, and I don't like that. So I'm just writing and whiting out dates and such. I'm not really going to do anything in it other than kind of like prepare for the next week, at least I think, while I'm watching it. This whiteout is like literally on the way out. I need to replace it, and I'm using my January book to kind of give it more stability so I could white out where it says December. So these inserts are 2020, and clearly I'm not using them in the correct dates. So I just kind of white them out. And I just kind of put this away because that's all I really wanted to do in that book. I do have a completed silent flip of this December book. It is my Moleskine, I would call A5 Slim bullet journal. This is today. I already had pre-planned that yesterday, so I'm kind of just putting it away for today now and just kind of transitioning into my January book, which is a B6 Slim dot grid Nanami. I'm just also writing some extra stuff over here just to kind of transfer some stuff, last minute stuff. I've already spent the weekend kind of just transferring the majority of everything that needs to be in the January book. And so I'm just kind of writing down what I want to do. Now, in terms of a commonplace book, I may cut down a Stayology to a standard size to start the new year fresh. Right now, I'm in a B6 Slim Nanami as a commonplace book. I've put that on my channel a few times already. So I think I just want to start fresh when it comes to a commonplace book. So we'll see. I'm just writing that on my to-dos. And just kind of flipping through my B6 Slim. I love the paper. It's so different than obviously the Moleskine paper. I love the distinctiveness of the Moleskine paper and the grid. I like that I can write in really darker ink in that. So I'm just going to put it away and just kind of see what I got going on here. During the month, you will see me in January change a lot of different color covers for this book. I never stay in one cover, so you'll see that transition, and just kind of I'll take you along in doing that. I'm already completely set up for my week next week. I also changed my YouTube section to say prayers. I'm not going to keep my YouTube section in my main planner. This has evolved. This has been like my food log. It has been like YouTube, now prayers. And I love that I accounted for, just an extra section so I can change it up whenever I want. So this upcoming week, I'm going to try prayers where I'm specifically praying for different family members in my book, and see how that goes. If that doesn't work, the next week I'll change it. I really, really love that I accounted for that because I love the flexibility of giving myself another section in my planner book. The other new planner book, new section is food log that I put back in here. The food log pages used to be where my devotion notes are, but I've loved to keep that. And as I was staring at that, I didn't like the way the dates were or the headers were because of the like bleed through for whatever pen I used. So what I'm doing is I'm covering it up with my like favorite washi, and then I'm just gonna put stickers down, like a header down, and then kind of rewrite the dates or the day. I found a little pocket Filofax ruler, which is perfect for this size. So I'm just gonna keep that along in the back when I start to draw out my things. So I am really, really going to love this January book because I have it all sectioned out exactly how I like it. And it's all in one book, and it's 480 pages. So it's obviously a lot more than the 192 pages that I just completed. The December book was basically just my planner system, no other sections in terms of like homeschooling, reference, and commonplace. So I'm just using these stickers right here from Daiso. They're my favorite. I actually need to get over to Daiso to get some more. I have like one more package. And in our world, that's like almost gone. So I am going to just like write Monday on the top. I'm going to track on my food log, obviously what I eat, when I exercise, kind of like my mood, any kind of journaling if I'm struggling with my eating or if I have any cravings. That tends to work a lot for me. And I took this out in December and I did not like that. I missed having an area that is dedicated to my physical health. So in terms of what I'm eating and what I'm doing, and I want to just keep track of that in the new year. So you're just seeing me do that, and then I'm just going to keep the remaining little stickers in the back because I know I will use that up during the month, probably next week. And so my back sections are, like I said, homeschooling and reference, and then notes. So notes is like anything, podcasts, reading articles, anything education. And then reference is really just for me to flip through for my mental health. Anxiety techniques, breathing techniques, cognitive distortions, affirmations, food to snack on, 2021 goals. It's just a little section in the back for me to reference throughout the month to keep me on track, mind, body, and spirit. And I just love that. And I like to write different lists. So that is what's in the back. And then I have my trackers. I have my 2020 and my 2021 because obviously 2020 is not finished yet. They are on just a yearly tracker. So that is that in my January book, and I love it. You'll see me switch covers. I still have my Hobonichi weeks, and this is more of my goal, just kind of self-care, doohickey, and I haven't really used it last week, or this week rather. So I'm just going to white out the days in case I want to use it for the upcoming week. I actually don't know if I want to. And this is a 2020 Hobonichi weeks. It's not a 2021. So I bought it completely like discounted at a store local to me. And that is why I put it in my lineup this upcoming year. So I always phase out my weeks. They don't last long. I probably use them until like March, and then I just kind of let them sit. So that is why I bought a 2020 that I can just use as kind of like an undated self-care goal planner throughout the year. It's kind of no nonsense, no fuss. I don't have to worry about anything. I don't like dated planners anyhow. A lot of my planners, except for my main planner, are undated, and that's for a reason. If you see to the upper right-hand corner right there, you will see my journal. I'm still in my field note as an update. I really, really love that little small thing. And yeah, so the remainder of the video, you're going to see me just kind of update my B6 Hobonichi cousin. If you're just watching this video, I have cut that down to the B6 size. It is in a D-ringed Kate Spade personal size planner. And this is an A5 cousin avec. So I still have the rest of so January, through June is in this planner. And then, I have the A5 size in July through December. So if I get to July and I'm like, I don't want it to be 6 anymore, I have an A5. I really love that I have that option. I really just use the Hobonichi cousin, honestly, for memory planning, memory keeping at a week's glance. Totally different from my planner. It's not like I'm crossing things off. It may look like that, but I love this whole reverse planning, like towards the end of the week, like on a Saturday and Sunday. So that is what I'm doing. I'm really just using my main planner at the top right there, and I'm going through my days, and I'm really just writing what happened on those days to keep it in this planner. I don't know. It may seem redundant. It may seem weird, but I like it. It does something for me and my creativity and my planner life. So I just want to make mention that it's not my main planner. It's just like a plaything. I have said it a lot of different times on my channel. I have one planner, and that is my planner books. And everything else after that is really just a companion. It is just for me to play with different sizes, different paper, different things. I really highly suggest you do that because it doesn't, I've heard a lot of people say that, they have fear of missing out. And if you're not a one, like you want to play in different things, just keep yourself one planner, one system, one central thing where everything goes. And then you can use that main planner to kind of reverse plan in other things that you want to play with. So I have done that for a long, long time. 2020 has been the year where I obviously just merged everything into one book. But even like in 2019, 2018, I had Filofax or a Franklin Covey ring planner that everything was, in one central location. I've noticed that theme about myself, that I like to play in different things. So I don't want to limit myself. I want to be able to have 5 or 6 other companions if I want. And people ask me, well, how do you keep up with them? I mean, I just do. Like, I'm very good at that. I've always just liked to have several different things, and they probably have a lot of the same information. But because I'm visual, I like to look at things and flip through things that say maybe the same exact thing. And honestly, it helps me like with my memory. Like, okay, so if I'm in my B6 and then I see this and I'm like, oh man, my Moleskine says that because that's my main planner. Well, then my A5 domino, if I'm in that, or if I'm in my commonplace or my field note, like whatever it is, I can see that, okay, well, you kind of need to wash the dishes. Did you do it yet? And every one of those planners say wash the dishes. I'm like, okay. So it's fun. It's not like these planners really need to help me wash the dishes. Like I can visually see that my dishes need to be washed. It's just like a fun, creative to-do list that is in 5,000 different things. Like totally fun. So that is what I'm doing here in my B6. I actually really love that I have this B6. I touch it maybe on Monday and then on like Saturday or Sunday. So I've got it pulled back to the week, and then, with that Ollie clip, and then I got it pulled back on the weekly page right there. And then if I pull it over, that takes me straight to my day. What I found is I haven't really used my dailies in this Hobonichi cousin. I've been using my monthly and my weekly way more, which is absolutely nuts because when I had it in my A5 in 2019, even this year, I was in the cousin as well. I used the dailies completely. So who knows? Who knows how that's going to morph? And of course, I will always take you guys along. So I hope you guys have also had a really good Christmas weekend, or as to be politically correct, I guess I could say holiday weekend, because some people don't celebrate. But if you don't, you're missing out on Jesus. No. So I hope that was good. We had a really relaxing one. I have just kind of been with my family, just relaxing, doing stuff, and not really caring so much about social media, and just, yeah, I'm an observer. I've been looking around and just kind of no nonsense, mindlessly, randomly scrolling and just watching videos. It has just been so much fun to be an observer versus putting the content out. So, yeah, that's all I've been doing. Our Christmas was so just intimate and relaxing. I know that there are many people that probably wasn't the case for their Christmas. And I'm so, so sorry if you've lost someone, or you're grieving, or you were sick, or, you feel lonely. I know that has got to be the worst of the worst. So I hope that today on Sunday, it is a better just kind of feeling to have put Christmas behind you, because I know I've been there in the past where I'm just like, I just want this to be over. Like, especially if I've been like in a depressive stance, I'm like, I'm just done. Like sometimes holidays do trigger, events of just unwantedness. You know what I mean? Like you just really I'm tired of seeing people be all happy. Like I've been there before. So I hope that now that it's kind of passed, you could just carry on a different vibe and a different spirit within you. So I'm using I think it's like a Pentel marker and my Uniball Jetstream 1.0. I need to buy that in the blue. I have the black. So next week when you see me in my Nanami, which is Tomo River paper, you'll see me using that same pen because it doesn't bleed a lot. Even though there's so much smudge with the Tomo River paper, I honestly just reached for whatever pen I could find. As you can see on my table right here, I have a whole planner cart sitting next to me, so I just kind of reach for pens. But I do try to keep a non-smearing pen in Tomo River paper because it does get on my nerves sometimes. With the Moleskine, it does smear too, as far as the paper, but I mean, it's a lot less, it's not as bad. So here I am again, just using my dailies. I'm just kind of writing. In the background, I have my coffee. It's a little bit earlier in the morning, and I'm just doing my thing. I do have my daughter and my husband around, so I'm just I clearly couldn't talk through the video, but I wanted to come back and talk through it. You'll see probably my planner flip of my December book go up first. It's literally like 3 or 4 minutes where I'm not talking at all, but you do get to hear like the paper turning. I think there's an actual word for that. It's like ASMR or something like that. So I thought I'll do something like that since everybody is kind of quiet in that 3-minute video. So if you could see when I cut down the B6 Hobonichi, I cut a little bit of the Saturday off to make it fit in a B6 size. And now I'm just going to write down some things because today is Sunday, on what I want to do or what I foresee happening, or just kind of like a loose plan of my day. And then I will be done in this planner for the week. As far as reverse planning. So my December book right there, as you see, is going to go bye-bye. It's going to go sit upstairs in my archived little section. And it has been a wonderful year just using these books. Thank you guys for always coming along and watching. And I'm excited for 2021 because you will see me in my planner books again, documenting my life and just doing the whole thing. So that is it for this video. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. I love this book. I really do. And it will definitely be coming in 2021. Again, I'm going to be using it like as an undated planner. You might see it morph into different things. But as you know, on my channel, it's just always something new every single day in a way. So, yeah. I love it. I'm loving to see it kind of completed in 4 weeks of use. And thanks for your support of my channel, and God bless you.